A girl has to say goodbye to her hometown, boyfriend, and friends.
She's moving into her mom's new husband's big house. In the mansion, she meets her new stepbrother. She soon finds out that his stepbrother, who seems like a perfect son, has a secret. The movie begins with Noah packing some of her belongings, including a picture with her father. While on their way, Noah and her mother, Rafaela, are having an argument about leaving their house full of memories.
Raphael insists that she loves Will, her new husband, and that life must go on. Moments later, the two arrive at the mansion. Will, the owner and the new husband of Rafaela, welcomes them warmly. Noah still stubbornly refuses to accept reality even though Will and his subordinates try to take care of her. Noah goes straight to her room and Raphael consoles her. While outside her room, she sees a young man of the same age. She ignores him at first as her phone rings. She talks with her best friend and tells her about house. While talking, a handsome young man named Nick, her stepbrother, appears after Noah closes the fridge. She gets surprised by his sudden appearance and throws the phone. Nick acts cool in front of her and teases her. She attempts to get the phone, but a pit bull appears. The dog barks at her as it senses her as a threat. She goes behind Nick, in which Nick calms the dog. When Nick turns, the two get closer face to face and see each other's faces that close for the first time. Their parents arrive, interrupting them while the two start to develop feelings. Later that night, the new family goes out for dinner. The three wear formal attire while Noah wears something unusual. While on the way, Noah checks on her ex, Dan, while on the sidelines, Nick appears driving his car. They arrive at the place and have dinner together. Noah still stubbornly acts rudely towards them, making Nick leave. Their parents ask Nick to bring her home as well, to which Nick accepts. Nick recklessly drives out of frustration and anger at Noah's attitude. Noah eventually says a below-the-belt word which makes Nick drop her off in the middle of the road. Luckily, shortly after, one of Nick's friends, Mario, passes in the same road. He offers her a ride and comes to know that she is a new stepsister of Nick. Mario then tells her about the party where Nick is and brings her with him. He then tells her to be careful because it's a gang party. Introducing her to Ronnie, a notorious man who only got out of prison recently. Noah sees Nick jumping and getting wild in the distance. She also sees him kissing multiple girls spontaneously. Afterwards, she slaps him in the face and gets angry with him, leaving her out of nowhere. She threatens Nick by attempting to reveal who he truly is to his parents. The two argue and fight, and Nick tries to charm her, but it doesn't have an effect on her. Nick leaves and the woman appears and talks with her named Jenna. They chat for a while and Jenna tells her to careful around. While the two talk, Lion, Jenna's boyfriend, appears and kisses her right away, stealing her. Ronnie sees Noah and tells his subordinate to drug her. Luckily, Nick sees it and punches him in the face. The two get out of the party and Nick brings her home. Noah, being drugged, acts drowsy and crazy while on their way home. When Noah falls asleep, she dreams of her childhood experience of physical abuse. The next morning, Noah goes straight to Nick and asks him if anything happened. Nick teases her and tells her that many things happened between them in bed. Noah walks out again, saying that her ex-boyfriend Dan is better than them. Later that day, Noah goes out to read beside the sea. Nick and his friends come to that spot as well. Noah irritatingly moves away from them while Jenna sticks with her. While reading a book, Noah steals glances at Nick as he changes into his surfing attire. When Nick is about to surf, some girls approach her and ask him about the race. To it, Nick responds as if he doesn't know what they are talking about. Later that night, when Nick is about to start a street race, Noah arrives with Jenna. The two walking together is like slow motion for Nick, captivated by Noah's beauty. For that reason, Nick gets a slow start, his opponent having a head start. After a couple of maneuvers and drifts, Nick successfully wins the race, leaving Ronnie defeated. After the race, Noah receives a photo of Dan kissing her best friend. She gets mad and parties hard. Partying, she gets wild and kisses another man. She makes out with him at a distance and tries to take a picture of them for revenge. Nick sees them and confronts them in jealousy. Nick scares the man away, where Noah tells him that it is only for a picture. Nick then kisses her passionately, takes a pic and sends it to the sender. While Noah is inside the car and Nick is doing his business, the car race starts. Left with no choice, Noah starts the car and drives for the race.
She tries to mock Ronnie, which pisses him off, and he bumps into her.
She finishes the race a pro and defeats Ronnie. Ronnie accuses them of cheating and demands them to pay him. Nick loses his car and a sum of money because of what Noah did. Nick obediently gives Ronnie the car and the money. However, Nick bursts out in anger when he hears Ronnie mocking Noah.
The two gangs fight each other, but when Nick sees Noah scared, he immediately brings them in a car and leaves the scene.
One night, the three return from a family dinner. Nick arrives home as well and sees Noah on the couch a movie.
He sits with her and talks with her. Noah then apologizes to him for what happened, but Nick tells her that it doesn't matter. The two then get enticed by each other and passionately kiss each other.
Nick then stops because he realizes what they are doing is wrong. The next morning, while Noah is washing the car, she seduces Nick. However, Rafaela comes and brings Dan with her.
Noah gets surprised and frustrated as well seeing him at the pool party. Noah tells Nick that they have a problem because of the photo she sent. Nick ignores the fact and teases her more. Dan sees her and comes at her. Noah lashes out on him and tries to walk away from him. Lion, noticing that Noah doesn't want to have contact with Dan, gets Dan and brings him with them. Nick suddenly pulls Noah into the water and the two passionately make out again while inside the pool. Later that day, while Nick is smoking cigarettes outside a restaurant, he sees Ronnie driving his car while mocking him. He gets annoyed when they up his stepsister again.
He gets injured and gets home.
He sees Noah sleeping and approaches her. He sees a scar near Noah's belly and Noah suddenly punches him in the face thinking that he is Dan. Noah sees his injuries and treats him. He tells Noah to be careful because Ronnie is after her. They are about to kiss when Dan shows up and Noah still turns him down. The next morning, Noah receives a letter from the school, but it appears to be a threat.
It says in the letter, "I will make you suffer." Noah gets surprised and chooses not to tell her parents about it. In the evening, Nick goes out with Noah again with their friends. Before going in, the two make out again in a corner intensely and passionately. Afterwards, they go inside the venue, which appears to be an arena for street fighting. Noah stops Nick because she has a childhood trauma. However, Nick continues to fight and destroys his opponent. Noah leaves because she can't handle too much fighting. Mario follows her and her. He expresses his love for Noah and kisses her. Nick sees it and pushes him away and leaves. Noah gets angry and pushes Nick away.
Nick tells her that it is the first time he got jealous. However, Noah tells him that she is scared of Nick and doesn't want a violent person in her life. The two go on in separate ways and continue life on their own. But the two cannot deny the fact that they are already in love with each other. While together, Will tells Nick something about Noah. He informs him that his dad tried to kill her with a knife when she was a kid. He explains that both of them experienced physical abuse in the past. Raphael also tells them that he might go back again. Nick, confused, asks about how Noah's father can get back at them if he is dead. Will tells him that he is not dead but in prison and he got out of the prison 2 weeks ago. He wants to hurt her because she is the witness that convicted him. During the party that night, Nick calls Noah but she declines. He tries to inform them about Noah's father but does not have the chance to reach them. Noah's father is about to capture them. Fortunately, Nick appears but Noah refuses to come with him and goes inside the party again. Noah is looking for her blazer and Anna tells her it's inside the closet. She pushes Noah inside while looking for it and makes fun of her. Noah gets reminded of her past and gets scared. Nick and Jenna come and save her. When they get home, Noah and Nick cuddle. Nick tries to open up about Noah's dad and tell her about him but she falls asleep. When the two wake up, Will comes all of a sudden and spots the two naked in bed. Will then ignore a fact and informs Nick about his half-sister Maggie. He tells him that she is in the hospital. The two swiftly come to the hospital to check on her. Nick takes the chance and introduces Noah to her. While on the way home, the two lose control and kiss each other passionately again. The two confess their love to each other and go to an isolated place. They remove everything and proceed to have a passionate session near the beach. The two continue until sunrise and run out of helmets for protection. Nick buys some at a convenient nearby to continue the action. Unfortunately, Ronnie enters the car and kidnaps Noah with his men. Nick and their parents take action and inform the authorities. On the other side, Noah tries to escape, but she gets surprised when a man shows up. The mysterious man is none other than her dad, Jonas. She gets scared the moment she sees him and loses words. Jonas contacts Raphael and mocks her, then demands $1 million from them. He tells them to go to the meeting place with no police around.
Jonas doesn't show up and sets up cameras instead.
While waiting, Nick realizes that he has an insurance tracker on his car. Jonas hears them and gets alarmed. They go straight to their location and see Noah in the driver's seat while Jonas is sitting beside her with a gun. Nick pursues them in a street race while Jonas shoots at them.
Jonas then talks to his daughter and blames them for what happened to his career. The police block all the ways, pushing Noah and her father to the edge. Noah and Nick get into a face-to-face encounter. The two look into each other's eyes, conveying something. They then drive forward and drift at each other in circles, and the police take the chances. Noah takes cover and shoots Jonas. Their parents arrive at the scene and see Jonas dead while Noah and Nick are safely resting beside. Ronnie is also found out by the police and arrested. In the end, the two continue their illicit relationship and express their love for each other while the parents express their anxiety about it.